Hey everybody, it's Matt from Britical Saiyans here, and today I'm going to show you my future Trunks, future Gohan deck profile. So this is the duo deck from set 23. So the leader, when it attacks, you look at top 5, you add a red Saiyan or Earthling to your hand, and then you shuffle the rest back. And then when you line up 4 or less, or you've got 2 more energy and destroy West City in play in your battle area, you can draw a card, get energy back, and go down to 6. And then on the Awakened side, it's got Activate Main / Battle, where you can place one of your Z energy into your drop. During this turn, the next time you use an active skill on one of your Gohan future or Trunks future cards, its cost gets reduced by 1. And then Activate Main once per turn by placing a red Saiyan card from your hand, undestroy West City, you get to draw 2 cards. Pretty cool leader. So, because of the new Z deck upping, I have added to this Z deck. So first up, we've just got a Cell Max. I don't really have anything else really. It's barrier blocker, so it's a blocker if need be. It's got auto when its card attacks, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, gets -15 for a turn, and then auto once per turn if it's your turn when one of your card skills reduces the power to 0, switch this card to active mode, which you can do in this deck because it's red, you're minusing. And then we got 3 of the Rush Attack Vegeta. So deflect auto when it attacks, use up to 1 mono red card with 5k combo from your drop in the combo, which we can do because there's so many in this deck. And then you choose one of your opponent's battle cards to get -15. And that's for the turn, that -15. Also, that auto isn't once per turn because his Activate Main once per turn. If you've got 4 or more Z energy, you can switch this card to activate against 10k in Double Strike and Barrier. So that's that. So the Z extra cards, we've got a special Beam Cannon Inherited Power. So this one is an Activate Main, paying a red. Your red Son Gohan superhero card that is attacking, and you remove this card from the game, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 35k power or less, ignoring barrier and KO it. Then you choose to do one of the effects. Choose up to one of your red Son Gohan superhero Z leaders, and it gets 25k power for the battle, then remove this card from the turn. Or you choose up to one of your red Son Gohan cards with original power, 30k power or more, and it gets 15k power and Double Strike. So, as you can probably guess already, we are running that Gohan, because otherwise why would we even have that in there? And then the next cards I'm going to kind of show together because it's just basically 4 of the same cards. So we've got 2 of the Time Machine and 2 of Destroy West City. So, Destroy West City is what you get out very quickly in this deck because that's what you need and it's what it's designed to do. So when you play this, you Z-stack the Time Machine or the Excel Dance because they'll destroy West Cities of both decks. So in this case it's the Time Machine. It's permanent if your leader card is red Son Gohan Future or the Gohanks, or it's this 17-18 deck, you reduce the Z cost by 5, well the specified cost, sorry. So instead of being 6-1 it becomes a 5-1, so it's a 1-1, sorry. So it reduces by 5 because of 1-1 instead of a 6-1. And then Activate Main, once per turn, place a red Saiyan or Android card from your hand under this card to draw a card, because it's for both decks. So with the Awakened side of your leader, you're putting 2 cards from your hand underneath every turn, and drawing 3 cards. Putting underneath will be very relevant, trust me, because it's what you're going to be doing with the 1-cost Trunks in the deck. And then we got the Z leader, which, believe it or not, is actually kind of awkward to go into because you want to be using the Z energy that you build up for this. So, like, if you get to go into your Z leader, awesome. If not, it's not a major downside, but it's fine. I mean, the Z leader is still really good because it's 20k base. It's double strike, but you do have to be on 3 or less before you can go into it. and then it's got an auto warp determining one of your red cards is used in a combo, you get to draw a card. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards or your instance, it gets minus 5k. So if you do get into this, you are getting a nice advantage instead of just having pretty basic, but it's getting to that freezy energy while still wanting to do things like this. It's awkward, but it has to have the same skill as that one with deactivate main / battle with reducing the cost by 1. Otherwise, going into this would just kill it. I'll sort that out afterwards. So that's that. So the main deck, the extra cards, we just have King for Cheaters Imposing Presence. So this is just a counter attack. If you lead a card, it is mono red Saiyan card. You may choose the attacking card, ignoring barrier, gets minus 10k. And then additionally, if your opponent wants to attack with anything, they gotta lose 5k on it. But you can't activate copies of this anymore. It's permanent. You're 3 or less life. You can activate his counter skill from your hand without paying the cost by choosing a card and discarding it. Then we've got your Sparking Negate, After Image. Doesn't actually negate, but it gives you 40k power and minuses something by 10 on your opponent's side. For the turn, that is. You don't get the 40k for the turn. Explosive Dance. Very awkward one. It has had an errata, but the general gist of it basically is you pay the 1, you negate the attack, and then if your leader card is red when you do this, because you will. Bear in mind you can only do 1 of these as well, so limit 1. When your opponent wants to attack, they have to remove cards from their Z energy, so the power is equal to or exceeds the power of the attacking card, is the most basic way to explain that card. And then we got 2 contested oppositions, your token blocker. So the 1 costs, which is, believe it or not, the bulk of the deck. That's all 1 costs. As opposed to that. So to start off with, we've got 2 Goku. It's just an on-play search for 4 or less Saiyan or Earthling. But then it has an auto limit 1. If you lead a card, it's a red Saiyan card, and you place 1 card from under your Destroy West City into your bad area, into your drop. When this card is using a combo, you get to draw a card. Vegeta, same auto and limit 1, but when he's played, he draws a card. Bulma, when she's played, you get to draw a card, but then she's got a skill where you can discard her. You look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add a red Saiyan or Earthling, then she costs a 4 less to your hand, but then when you do that, you got to choose a Trunks future from your hand and put it underneath your Destroy West City. Then we got, I was going to kind of do this in a weird way, so you got 4 the Trunks Battle Preparations, 4 Trunks Powerful Settlements, I can't even, yeah, so we'll go with that, Trunks Frustration, and Trunks Unfulfilled Ambition. Right, so the reason why these are all kind of together like this is because they all basically do the exact same thing. What differentiates them is their last effect. So this one, when it's using a combo, you get something minus by 5k. This one, you pay 1, and then the card that's attacking gains crit. Then it has to be a Gohan or a Trunks future card. And they all have the Activate Battle limit 1, where they can be used in a combo from under Destroy the West City, which is why I've, again, done it like I have. This one is the pay 1, gives them double strike, and this one is pay 1 to give barrier against the end of your opponent's turn. But otherwise they all do exactly the same thing at the top, where you can use them from underneath to destroy West City. For the 2 costs, there's only the super combo, and the super combo choice I went with was the Raditz. So 4 or less life, bottom deck to draw 2. 4 costs, it's just where the Gohan side of the deck is. So we've got 4 copies of this Gohan, so Resisting Evil. bear in mind they all have the same activate main limit 1 paint a red at the start, which is just if you got 2 more energy you can play it. The only thing that differentiates them is their own activate mains. So this one, once per turn, you can pay 1 or pay nothing if you're using your leader. You draw a card and you get you minus something by 20k as a battle card or unison card. This one draws your card and goes to active mode. This one gets to draw a card and then you play him if you got 2 more energy. And then, oh, you got to have the extra card in play for all of this, by the way. But you're going to have the Destroy West City in play, so it's fine. Because that should be out on your turn too, because then you can awaken. This one, activate main once per turn, pay 1 if you got 3 or more energy. So you want to be really playing this on turn 3, really. He goes back to active mode, he gains double strike, and you minus something by 20k. And then for the 8 costs, we've got 4 copies of the Trunks that was designed for the deck. I've got a 2-2 split on the SPR and the SR. I would prefer 4 SPR because this artwork is beautiful. Let's just put that like that. Anyway, so Trunks, he's got dual attack, auto. When he attacks, you can add a card from your life to your hand, and then you can combo with Trunks on the drop. It does have to be a Trunks future, and it does have to be a 1 cost. It's got an activate main limit 1 by paying 2 red. If your leader card is the Gohan future, Trunks future, Gohan's whatever leader, you can play this from underneath Destroy West City, because you can put this card from underneath Destroy West City by using Destroy West City or the leader's effect. You can throw it underneath. There is another way of doing it, which I'll go over in a second, because I kind of forgot about the time machine effect. My bad. So I'll explain that in a second. There is more to it. And then activate main once per turn, paying 2. Bear in mind it can be paid 1 because of your leader effect. You draw a card, you switch this card to active mode, choose one of your opponent's battle cards or unisons, and get in your Baron, he gets minus 35. So this thing can attack 3 times. The time machine, which sorry I completely forgot about this. So it's got an activate main where you can place one of your red Trunks future cards, energy cost of 8, under this card. Place this card from Undestroy West City into your barrier on top of that card. So you go from the Z stack, play this on top. But its auto is at the end of your turn, at the start of your turn, play up to 1 red Trunks future card with energy cost of 8 from your hand. So your turn, play up to 1 Trunks future with energy cost of 8, yeah. So yeah, go into this, and then you get to play out the Trunks basically. And then you remove this. But then you can't do any more red Trunks is that turn. It's just another way of playing this out. But you do lose the Destroy West City drawing if you choose to do this for a turn. So it is awkward. It's still worth it though. If you know you're going to be going for a game next turn, then you set up for it in a way of getting this out for free. And then we just got to the Beast Gohan, which is why the extra card is there. Because if it does come up with a nice situation where you can kill your opponent using the 2 cards, awesome. He's got dual attack, auto limit 1. If you have special beam cannon, inherent power in your battle area, and this card is attacking. When your opponent activates a counter skill, choose one of your opponent's leader cards and it gets minus 5 for the turn. And then activate main limit 1, paint 2 red. If your leader card's a red Saiyan, you got 4 more energy. Play this card from your hand, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, it gets minus 30k. Red! We all love red! So yeah, there you go guys. That is my deck profile. Thanks for watching. Leave any thoughts or comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.